Tmi Pregnancy Symptoms video. So just your warning now, if you do not want to hear about the gross stuff, the too much information stuff, the nasty stuff about pregnancy, turn off this video, do not watch it, because I just told you what it's going to be about, and that's the only warning you're going to get. But if you're new here, hi, my name is Paige. I'm a Navy wife. We are living in Okinawa, Japan. I am currently 33 weeks and 5 days pregnant with twin boys, and I have a 2-year-old little boy who's currently taking a nap. So make sure you subscribe to my channel if you want to see pregnancy updates, hauls. I have really big baby haul coming. I have all sorts of videos, and before you know it, there will be little twin newborn vlogs on my channel. So let's just go ahead and jump right into this video. So I have a list of 10 things, and I'm gonna go ahead and start with what I experienced through both pregnancies. So the first TMI symptom is that your boobs are gonna hurt. And I mean, your ladies are gonna be sore. They are going to be painful to the touch. And this has happened with me both times. And this was my first symptom each time I've been pregnant. And I never even noticed it until I take a pregnancy test. And I'm like, oh yeah, my boobs were sore, that makes sense. But they get very sore because they're growing, I think, all sorts of stuff. And your nipples also get so sensitive. Like if you're showering and the water hits them the wrong way, you're done. It hurts so bad. That tends to go away kind of later in pregnancy because your body's preparing you to breastfeed, whether you choose to or not, it's your choice. But your body is preparing you to, so they don't get as sensitive. But man, sensitive nipples and really painful boobs is like the first thing. Another symptom I noticed early on, just like in the first half of my pregnancy, if not just the first trimester, but during both of my pregnancies, is vivid dreams. Now I've heard some people get like really good vivid, like good dreams, like they're in Candyland and stuff like that. I had very vivid like nightmares, like Nolan falling off of a Navy ship and dying, or leaving me, all sorts of crazy crap. So vivid dreams and nightmares, go ahead and prepare for it. They're normal, you can't really stop them. Your mind just apparently goes crazy when you're pregnant and you dream like you're actually in it. I've never dreamt like that ever before, but like I said, I haven't gotten any since I entered like the second trimester this time, I want to say. Number 3 is another booby thing. So if you're immature or gross, here we go. Your areolas, the part of your nipple and part like around the nipple before the actual boob, it gets super dark. And I mean, dark. It does that because your body is like making a big and dark and very noticeable target for your baby to root and be able to find to breastfeed, since they don't have like very good vision when they're first born. So they get really dark. There's that whole like YouTube beauty guru video going around, the whole how to find your perfect lip color shade, and it's all based off like the color of your nipples and the areolas. That might not be the case for you when you're pregnant because it changes drastically. And the last booby thing for at least like both pregnancies that I've noticed is around 20 weeks for me, I started producing colostrum, which is this thickish, whitish colored material, I guess. Is that what it's called? It's like liquid, but it's dried, and it is in your nipples. That is what your baby will eat when they're first born, is the colostrum. Like 1 or 2 drops will keep them good. They'll probably still try and like breastfeed, and they'll just pee everything out that is going into their stomach, because their stomachs are what, the size of like a pit of a cherry when they're first born, or a full cherry, something like that. So it's not very big, but that's what your body's producing, and you'll notice that happening when you're getting especially closer and closer to pregnancy. You'll know, or to delivery, you'll notice that you're producing more of that. Just your body getting ready to nurse. My TMI symptom number 5 is the only symptom I have written down that I had with my pregnancy with my son that I have not had this time around, and that is constant UTIs, yeast infections, and vaginal discharge. And I'm so thankful I don't have that symptom this time around, because it was horrible. It was to the point where I was having to wear a panty liner. TMI, but it's in the video titled TMI Pregnancy Symptoms. I would have to wear a panty liner because it was so bad when you're pregnant. And there's literally nothing you can do. You go to your doctor and they go, oh yeah, it's part of being pregnant. One of the many joys. But I will say that cranberry juice and a lot more water did help a lot. But I definitely did have a lot of yeast infections, UTIs, super easy because of all the hormone changes in your body when you're pregnant, especially for that first time. Your body is just kind of like, whoa, what is happening? Why am I growing one human at that time, 2 now? So yeah, if you get those symptoms when you're pregnant, I am so sorry for you because that was definitely probably the worst symptom I had with my son. Number 6 is going to be blowing my nose, and this is this pregnancy. Especially in the springtime when I found out I was pregnant because of allergies, but it has not slowed down. I constantly have like mucus buildup in here, and I can sometimes like feel it in my sinus area. I can just like feel it, and I just am constantly blowing my nose, especially in the mornings. It's just nonstop because I don't know why. Apparently that's common for people. That didn't happen the first time, but this time around, so bad. And it's really uncomfortable, especially if like, and not fun. If you do your makeup and then you're blowing your nose, this whole part of your face is like red and your makeup's gone. Annoying. Number 7 isn't TMI, but it is interesting. The amount of hair I have lost this pregnancy, I don't know how I'm not bald, honestly. I'm the type of person who likes to shower and wash their hair and do everything right before bed. I like to have clean, washed hair that's wet when I go to bed. I don't know. I like to be freezing cold when I go to sleep. I usually have a fan facing me and oscillating, and then I like to have my hair wet, and I lotion up my body, and I wear like a tank top and underwear to bed. And I have not been able to do that this pregnancy. I've had to like straighten my hair the first day so that it doesn't get super crazy for the next 2 days when I use dry shampoo, because if I shampoo my hair, I am guaranteed to lose like a good chunk of hair each time. And you know, I'd rather not be completely bald or have too many bald spots when my babies are finally born. So I'm losing all of my hair at a young age. Number 8, which is that, yeah. Number 8 is something that did not affect me in my last pregnancy, but that is because my husband was deployed. And so when I was like 20 weeks, he deployed for 7 months. And so he didn't come home until our son was about 3 months old. I think I was around 20 weeks. Maybe I was closer to 24. I really don't know. But he left around the middle of my pregnancy and got back when our son was 3 months old. So this didn't really affect me then. But now I will keep it short, sweet, and not too TMI, because hi mom, I know you watched this video and like you might want to close your ears, but your libido changes very drastically, very randomly. Just putting it out there. You might have a sex drive one day that is like higher than it's ever been before, like when you first met or something. And then some days it's so low, maybe even in the same day, an hour later, it is, get away from me, don't touch me, just, you're the reason this has happened, go away. I've been more of like, go away this pregnancy, but I think that's because I have so many hormones because I am having 2 this time. Yeah, but your libido will change very drastically, very randomly, constantly throughout your pregnancy, which is just fun because that just adds to like the mood swings you get when you're pregnant. So your partner is more of a trooper than you think they are. Number 9, this is another symptom that I've noticed just this time that I did not notice last time, but is my temperature swings. Oh my gosh, it was really bad in the first like 20 weeks. It hasn't really been that bad since because it's always really low now, but my AC and my heat, and keep in mind I live in Okinawa, Japan. It's basically the same temperature as it was in Florida, Jacksonville, Florida, where I'm from, which if you've been, Florida is hot and humid, sticky, and basically like that all year round. And that's exactly what it's like here. I mean, I can literally see the ocean right now. I'm in my bedroom and I can see the ocean out of my window. So yeah, when I was in the beginning of my pregnancy, I would either be super hot and I would put the AC down to like 68, or then as soon as the AC had kicked for too long, I would put the heat on and put the heat up to like 74, and I would sit in the heat with like all these layers on, and then I would get hot and I would have to have the AC way down. I would take all my clothes off again. It was like intense temperature changes in this house. Thank God that we live in military housing and we didn't have to pay for the AC bill, because that would have been a very expensive couple of months with the amount of like fluctuation there was constantly. So yeah, thankfully we didn't have to pay for that. But that was bad. Now it's just at like 68 all day, because it can't be above 70 in this house. But also it's the summertime here, so it's a little bit hotter. But 70 is the highest it can go. It can't go above 70. I can't. And the last TMI symptom is TMI when you think about how it affects you. Is I have like superpower smelling. I mean, I can smell everything, anything, and it gets pretty bad. You know, it's great for when you're you're cookies or brownies or making dinner, and it's a dinner you enjoy making and it smells good. But then there's times where your kid takes a poop and you're upstairs and they're downstairs, and you can just smell it. Hits you like a ton of bricks. Yeah, and that's just been this time around. My smelling has been like, is it the Basset Hound that has really good smelling? I think so. It's been like Basset Hound level of smelling. It's not fun. Not fun at all. But those are my 10 TMI pregnancy symptoms. I bet some people have experienced crazier things or weirder things or grosser things. I don't think these are that bad. You know, pregnancy goes by in the blink of an eye. Like when you're actually in it, you're like, oh my God, all right, now these baby's out. I've been pregnant forever. But then like you think back and you were pregnant for like literally a blink of an eye, and then your babies were here, and then your baby's grown up, and everything goes by so fast. So all these symptoms, they're all temporary. They won't last. I definitely have had my fair share, I think, especially with like the UTIs the first time around. That was horrible. But, you know, you're pregnant. You got to give up the normalness of your body to grow other humans. But those are all of my 10 pregnancy symptoms that were a little TMI. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're pregnant or if you're planning on getting pregnant, congratulations. You'll be in the same boat as the rest of us very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. If there's any video recommendations you want, just leave them in the comments down below. I'm trying to get a decent amount of videos filmed and up before these boys make their appearance. I don't know what it's gonna be. It could be any day now, so we're just kind of playing it by ear. But thanks so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. You don't want to miss any of my video uploads. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!